Okay, I don't usually put my face on these things because, well, look at it. Not a good idea. Anyway, but I'm talking about today. I haven't watched this show, Yellowstone, this series. I watched a few episodes of it, okay. But I have gotten intrigued with this 1883, which is a prequel. And it's got Sam Elliott and Tim McGraw. Sam Elliott and LaMonica, I don't know what his name is. Anyway, two guys are trying to bring a bunch of European immigrants across the West through rivers and snakes and Indians and outlaws where there's really no law. Where actually, I don't want to say might makes right, but where there's no law, and there's good men and there's bad men, and these three, Tim McGraw is trying to get his family, his 18-year-old whatever daughter, and about a 7-year-old son, and his wife, Faith Hill, who's actually his wife. Anyway, just a few comments about the show. I love Westerns. It was a Western series. It has completed its run. And I was mostly watching it for Sam Elliott's mustache, because that is one bad mustache. That is one bad mustache. But also, I was watching he leads this group of people until he turns it over to Tim McGraw. And I couldn't help wondering how old Sam Elliott is, like 78 or 80 or something. And he's out there riding horses, kicking butt, knocking people out, bringing justice when justice is due. There's a lot of murderers and thieves and people, and no police out there to speak of, out in the middle of the plains, in the middle of, the wilderness. And he brings justice. And I think there's a masculine idea there. For me, it's just amazing that he, in the last episode, he says, I'm 75 years old. And I think he's a little older, but in the show. And it's just a testament to a guy getting up every day and doing the same thing and being able to continue that until either health or life finally meets up with you. Somebody's faster with their gun than you are. And I like the show. It's set there's a lot of overview narrative by the young lady. And she starts out kind of a little young and seeing death and experiencing lots of life and all. She grows pretty quick. But she's constantly talking in different parts of the show about, well, I'm walking across here we are, and life and death happens, and it's beautiful, but it's also deadly, and I wouldn't be anywhere else, but I could be dead any minute. Anyway, she gives all this kind of prosy, poetic kind of overdub, which at times felt a little preachy to our. It seemed like it was catering to our time now, rather than 1883. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But that wasn't my favorite part. But watching Sam Elliott and LaMonica and Tim McGraw deal with people who were evil, and I think there's a masculinity there that protects, and they're protecting the weak from those who would take advantage. And it's just I thought it was maybe romantic, not in a that type of romantic, not man-woman romantic, obviously. I forgot this is on my face. Instead, I'm thinking I'm looking out over the yard there. So anyway, there's a kind of a romanticized idea of this, and I think there's a lot of truth to it. And it was just, I thought it was always fun watching them take care of business and trying to get and doing the best to get this group of people who didn't know what they were doing from another society across this wilderness and try to get them through there in one piece. And yeah, I just thought, that's what men are supposed to do: protect, serve, and yeah, that's sort of what I wanted to say about that.